Could be variants.
Why do I get the feeling
Not
that there are
everything's
more
enough right now.
cultists here?
Well, I'm not really fan of Earthquake. I think buff should suit me better. Also, I found very cool item. This one. It's drastic increases maximum damage, and in combination, it's doing so much damage. So actually, it's way stronger than Earthquake, and at current time, it's way better than any Earthquakes. I would prefer to have buff, but I don't have buff anyway. But overall, the 3 ants doesn't look cool. One summoning, another one transforming into some weird stuff that I don't like. And first one just, well, you make a, I don't know, you drop liquid on the ground. Meh. Or some powerful blows or something. It's a barbarian after all. I playing for, well, I just finished Diablo 2 with all 3 difficulties, so it's questionable how I'm playing. I activated the hard mode, whatever I could. It's not a story mode, I'm mainly playing for the story, yeah. But I also will play on portals and everything. Depends on how much time I will have until Diablo 4 release. So, that's it. So I'm not just playing for story, I'm also playing Barbarian on purpose. I played Barbarian on purpose on second game as well. I want to compare the second, third and fourth game. In terms of gameplay, in terms of barbarians, in terms of skills that they have and what you can do. So it's interesting. The games are so different. Because I played demo as Barbarian Diablo 4, I just finished Diablo 2 with Barbarian, and now I'm playing Diablo 3 with Barbarian. They're so different. So, how's this creature?
The wither moth is a curious phenomenon. It is tremendously large for an insect, and somehow its size allows it to expel a charging force when attacked. For this reason, few have survived to study it in great detail, including many notable academics. In fact, please do not inquire further upon this subject.
Die!
Getting stuff. It's gonna be beginning to open this.
Long ago, 5 clans of the Umbaru tribe left the Teganze
Damn.
and ventured north.
More information.
After their transformation into Khazra, only a few elders were still able to use magic, and they passed it down to their cleverest children. These are the Khazra shaman, and they rank among the most dangerous of their race.
The ancients smile on me.
No, okay, what?
Though New Tristram and the fields surrounding it have been resettled over the years, the highlands remain empty save for the crumbling ruins of Leoric's old outposts. The king built more than one watchtower in his paranoia, but now they cannot even ward away goatmen and wild beasts. A tragedy, really.
No, okay. By the way, Spider-Coin, I missed this one.
Rumor holds that Archbishop Lazarus loosed a silent terror in the caves near Leoric's manor before he died. He labored for weeks over a group of unusually large spiders, and many of his servants quietly disappeared during this time. The largest creature led the others into the caves. None who have ventured there have returned.
this is so tough. And this one also tough. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, this hammer actually pretty close already to my sword. Probably need to upgrade weaponsmith. Maybe not.
Yes.
Rare ring. That's definitely way better than what I'm using. No, it's basically better than anything that I'm using.
Exceptional.
It's for temper. Not sure what he is using. It's counter token. The pass. On turns damage, reduce all resource cost. Intelligence.
The only thing that smells worse than a goat
Doesn't look interesting.
is a dead goatman.
Diamond. Increase damage against elites. Reduce cooldown of all skills. Resist to all elements. Oh, or resist probably can be good. At least, well, for now I didn't have any resist. It looks interesting. So probably good to place into Jerry, for example, at least for now. Should be good. Well, stars, I played on release. I had like 4 or 5 classes, 17 level, and I know. I don't remember what level was Paragon. I played before Paragon was a thing, mostly. But after Paragon, 240 something. Not sure. Anyway, played for some time, but eventually Path of Exile go into beta, and I was more interested in Path of Exile. I tried it a few times in different stages after big updates in Diablo 3, but didn't really enjoy it that much.
That! I'll have to pay attention!
The ancients have blessed me.
So yeah, mainly I'm playing for the story, but I want to understand what will actually happen in Diablo 4. To understand it, I need all the lore. But also I obviously will have some time for endgame too.
Die!
Damn, these items are so hilariously huge. It's so ridiculous when you're looting small naked men and getting such oversized weapon.
Long I have labored to master the dark arts. Now I finally reap the rewards. For Magda
can't
has
pick up
acknowledged
anything
me.
else.
She promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can hardly rest until she reveals it on the morrow.
Interesting. The same sword? No, it's the old one. But wait, it's gonna require now. Oh, it's one-handed. Okay. Dacia. The design is different, but still. Yeah, probably shouldn't upgrade it further. Can get it anyway. This is for Scoundrel. Well, I don't really care about his stunts anyway. Level 22. What level I am? How can I say it? Level 24. So I should be able to get these new boots. And some cool boots would be nice probably, huh? Yeah, the game movement speed. But overall, not drastically better. Looks like I have so much strength that it doesn't affect that much on stunts anymore. So it's not that cool. What about currents? And the slots. Okay. Now I need to change the style. And maybe it would be nice to switch to one-handed. But for now they have so low damage, so I'm not sure it would be really beneficial. It's a bit annoying to change design each time, but all the armors look so shitty. So I can just carry him. All the shorts and everything. There are no buttons, only belts. Most there was something like a skirt. It looks quite weird. Some small, some big. Giga oversized stuff. There are no realistic variants anyway. Well, who cares? At least I can dance. I prefer a dark one, but dark one's too expensive. So what can I say?
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
I want to hear more about the Templar Order. Why do they make you forget your past?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
I see. How did they take your memory away? Sorcery?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day, I was mad from pain and hunger, and that is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions, everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy, then the sin, leaving me pure.
So they tortured you. You Templar have strange ideas of what holiness means.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
Oh yeah, actually in some kind of a Warhammer type universe it sounds reasonable, but I don't know. Torturing people, well, if you're making soldiers it kind of makes sense probably, but it's obviously ruining psychic and everything. Well. So Templars are really strange guys. What about you, by the way?
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
You did dishonorable work there, didn't you?
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet.
Hard to argue.
More fury.
Yeah, okay.
You shouldn't waste time chasing women,
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
but you do not keep any of them.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
Still, you shouldn't bother every other woman who crosses your path.
Well, no. Sometimes they should bother me.
Goatman. All of my labours were for a bunch of rotten, stinking goatmen. Magda claims that they will become our most valuable allies, and that the task is one that she can entrust to no one but me. But I know my place. I am most bruisingly humble.
Again!
Okay.
Tell me, how did you learn to fight?
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
Cause there's stuff. No, him.
Dal Narsi tu Kazra.
A depraved ritual.
Too late, fool. I control these spirits now.
Spirits of home. Summoner Journal.
Magda is a fool. I will raise an army of souls from these primitives and chain them to my invincible will. Yes, with these heathens at my command, the kingdoms of the world shall bow to the might of the Lord of Goats! I may have to work on the title a bit more.
Power sleeps in the dead one. We can share it, yes? You will help.
No. I'm not so sure. Let's smash some idols.
Give it here. Give me power.
Yeah, of course.
I get life. You get death.
Doesn't sound fair.
I share my fate with...
No, your fate is your own.
So enormously easy, huh? Just took links and he did. Like everything else. Just need enough range. Basically, if I hate things enough, they die instantly. the funny idea of a character.
Finally, this is interesting.
It wasn't that interesting.
The ancients have blessed you.
Cheers!
Yeah, with this. Let's see. The weapon reactions to 3 enemies within 20 yards of each other. Yeah, that's what making this useful. You can try to use it. See how it works. Seismic Song got upgrade as well, increase damage even more. And knock all enemies hit up into the air. This one reduces the cost, this one increases the damage. Or reduce the cost makes sense. But let's try this one. It's also whirlwind. Generate harsh tornadoes. Yeah, okay. Nip. Sprint. Just dodge chance while sprinting. Meh. It doesn't sound interesting. Overpower. Your critical hit chance is increased by 8% for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds? No. Not really cool. And Revenge Kitten increase the critical hit chance by 8% for 6 seconds. So 2 skills getting this. Earthquake, 20 seconds. Tremors follows the movement and deal 300% weapon damage as fire range. This one isn't because you can move and still continue doing some damage. There is also Call of the Ancients. Definitely should at least see it. Abilities. Doesn't give me damage. Passively in this one. Also additional damage for near maximum fury. Noted each point of fury spent heals you for 49. Your amount is increased by 1% of your health globe hit bonus. Well, all heals could be useful in future, but for now they useless. Oh, basically, yeah, I'm throwing weapons now. Well, that's obviously effective. Minions, but where is the main one? I already killed them. And I'm throwing axes. Yeah, I'm still throwing axes even if I'm not using axes.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
Oh, that's an interesting thing because you can change your build drastically and make a ranger build instead of melee one. Also can combine different proportions.
Ashan gathered the most devout, driven, and martial Zakarum adherents. He taught them to channel the power of light in the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way no paladin ever was.
Oh, that's very effective, but Cliff is also effective. The weapon throw feels strange. Why am I throwing axes and they are not axes? The game. Ricochet definitely makes the skill useful. Endurance 15 Fury. Options. Combines. Not sure what space is doing, but maybe it's not that good actually. Maybe it's better to keep 1, 2, 3 space. Something like this. You can move them. Yeah, the system is a bit strange. They have battle rage also. No. What is battle rage? Cost 20 fury, enter rage, which increases your damage by 10% and critical hit chance by 3%. Well, that's obviously should be useful. Dodging is better than many other skills, especially because I'm not using that many skills. Also, there is some kind of upgrade. Effect enemies also have their move speed reduced. Useless. So that's good. But it's a buff that I need to press regularly. It's not really that cool. Maybe better to place something different. Something like this.
Not enough fury.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a map. Mostly, better not miss anything.
For treasure!
Yeah, it's such a huge difference between normal attacks and abilities. Just too big.
Is your bag getting full?
Impossible.
I could carry some of that for you.
Don't start that.
The staff is ours!
I wanna see. Spawn from nowhere. The plus of the skills they can tank. So this is a good thing. Just kill nicely and they also can tank. Yes, they can.
To hell, dog.
Someday you'll be as good as me.
Okay, what did I unlock? Bash. Increase the damage by 4% for 5 seconds after using bash. The effect stacks. No, I don't like it anyway. Ancient Spear. Throw a spear and it pierces enemies and deal 500 weapon damage. Well, it smells like a trash, but let's see it. Upgrade for battle rage already. Increase damage bonus by 15 and beat gets 10%. Oh, it's so nice. Ignore pain. Bravado. While ignore pain is active, gain 40% increased movement speed and knock enemies away as you run. 30 seconds. So 30 seconds increase move speed. That's what I need. Oh no, wait a second. Cool down 30 seconds. Yeah, not duration. This all damage taken by 50%. Enemy, yeah. Oh, so it's for 5 seconds. Well, it's a good escape, but I don't need escapes for now. So I don't see the point. Let's maybe instead of this one, but of rage. Yeah, accept. Damn, shield given so much defense in comparison with armor and everything. Surprisingly not.
I can't.
Yeah, it's in spare. It's just one shot him. Yeah, but if I'm fighting with something really strong, it's close to useless. Damn, the boys are very strong. They just killed everything. It's kind of funny skill, but weird one anyway. So the plus of the spell can stun. So I didn't see that it stun tough enemies. Plus that it's instant and flies really far away. Maybe some grace will be good. Seismic Slam for now still very good. Yeah, I still didn't finish first act. The third game is way bigger than previous.
My loutish companions have no curiosity about the Khazra. They're only interested in the bounty on their heads. But I am convinced the Khazra can be communicated with. It is dangerous, to be sure, but it is a risk I am willing to take.
And the trees are so tough. They just normal enemies in theory. It feels strange, like I have not enough damage. But my damage is actually nice.
More fury.
Forgetting to buff myself all the time.
Still recharging.
The buff mobiles are good, but it's a bit annoying to rebuff all the time. I can use the intervention. It would be cool to have more duration or something. Also would be cool to have 2 buffs like this. But just okay, I will do at least 2, so if I anyway need to
Mistress,
do buffs...
it is my
to do
pleasure to
strong
report
buffs.
that I have broken the prisoners from Wortham. Words have flowed from their mouths like blood from a wound. Our summoners can retrieve the weapon at your command, and the enemy shall be none the wiser.
Damn, so really Xenons.
Everyone is dead. Billard, that damn fool, was killed trying to communicate with the Khosra. And then the cultists showed up. As soon as I saw them, I ran. I wanted no part of their dark magic. I heard the screams of my companions, but there was nothing I could do to help.
To me, you beasts! Let...
Okay, then I tried to communicate with them. And didn't go well.
By the sword of the ancients. These boatmen will summon their brethren no more.
I'm curious, can I draw with Furious Charge as alternative to Leap? Because do I really need 2 moves? Because with buff I have feelings that I have not enough DPS things. Like I have bleeding for some situations
You
as
wilt
all
against my
around me.
blows.
Now I don't have anything like this.
Come here, you wretches! I'll blast the gold out of you!
The charge is good because it doesn't cost me anything, it also gives me fury and help me to draw, and also pretty powerful. I'll jump, don't do much damage. And with upgrades for damage. Get them, boys! Kill them.
I'm overburdened.
Yeah, I don't have space. Oh, okay, a lot of crap.
I need to go back.
Pretend, but I need to get to some checkpoint. This system is weird. I'm getting tons of items. They all look epic and fancy. Not just like trash, but they basically all trash. It feels strange. I don't even want to pay attention to it. Just feels strange. You need to grab everything, but most of the items are useless. It's usable. Why did I know variant just usable? But it on the highest usable. Still the same. I now get access to something better. Like for example, one-handed weapons. Next will be 34 level. Also, two-handed sword, for example. It's sound. So next level, yeah. There's something stronger. One-hand swords. Damn, they have twice less damage. Not the damage DPS. Damage twice weaker. Twice tries. It's really worth it to use dual wielding. I just don't see pluses of dual wielding for now. Well, in theory, two weapons can give nice bonuses summary. Give twice more strength or something. But really, is it really work like this? The highest I can craft. This one is for my level right now. Also, by the way, spare, for example. Fist weapon. Because fist weapons? No, they for monk. Mighty weapon. No, 25. Surprised I can craft those spares, but why? That's strange. They can craft them maybe later after a few more upgrades. Maybe I need recipes, but I didn't find any recipe. I'm getting recipes just by crafting it. Recipes probably will be only for some unique stuff. Legendary things, maybe. Hard to see. I don't know, this is kind of fresh. Let's try to craft a couple of them to use them instead of two-handed. Yeah, this one's not that terrible. Because of flat damage. It's not given more strength than my two-handed sword. Also, they gain max and fear, so it's possible to increase it. Interesting. Alright. Looks like trash, but okay. Am I doing dual attacks at once? It's not clear for me. I can't understand. Am I doing boss damage?
Look at that thing over there!
Oh,
Let's kill it!
You're getting too good at this.
The bestial hellions are demons that can be summoned from the burning hells with the aid of foul sorcery. They are given to chasing down their foes and attacking them with savage fangs. This usually allows some spare time for their masters to craft their dark spell work and finish off the victim.
Uh-oh. I didn't even see how they are taken.
The ancients smile on me.
It's possible to use the wooden, but most I don't see the point of it for now. Just like to hand is the same.
Now this is more like it. Not bad as you look.
Your flesh is weak.
And still there is no waypoint. Damn, so many of them.
Do you miss that girl?
Who?
The farmer's daughter.
I miss every farmer's daughter.
Derek's Manor.
Not enough fury. I will not be denied.
The Dark Berserkers are considered weaker demons, but their strength is still far greater than that of any human. I have found dark spells within the cathedral, written in Archbishop Lazarus's own hand, explaining how to summon them. I pray that no other copies exist, so that this terrible knowledge will be lost forever.
Yeah. So many books here.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Wait a second, is the statue of Leoric is already dead Leoric? No, it's actually a live one.
She's unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease!
Then die well. Lord Belial will reward your sacrifice.
And she didn't.
She is here!
To hell with you, cultist dogs!
She's right. Didn't even mention me.
Delay her while I prepare her demise in the depths below.
Hiding will not save you, Magda.
They did horrible things to us.
They are dead now. But there was another prisoner. A man in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
Magda dies today.
So it's somewhere under this place. Okay, now we have a weapon. So I can finish for today. Okay. Salvage. So I know, for now I don't see the really strong side of one hand. I remember that Blizzard buffed two handles in the past, maybe multiple times. So eventually now they're good. It's pretty decent build. And nice ring with attack speed. Now another good is damn. Tremor. Each hit creates a tremor at the point of impact for 2 seconds. That chills enemies by 8%. No, not worth it. First charge. Increase the damage to 1000%. Weapon damage is fire. And basically it's 600, it's already pretty devastating. Well, that's a lot of damage. That's a very good skill overall. And passives. Animosity. Increase our fury regeneration by 10%, increase maximum fury by 20%. Well, it can be useful, but not right now. And 30 low for this one. Okay. For now, combo is kind of fine. Is there any other buffs? Like Warcry. Generates fury, cost fury. This generates, so we can use Warcry and then Battle Rage. It will be enough to buff both of them. Unleash your Run Cry to increase armor for you and all enemies within 100 yards by 20%. Well, that's maybe decent. It's probably have also additional features. So actually dual buffs, so 2 slots can be filled with it. Oh, jump's still a very good escape spell, escape feature, because you can jump away from any danger, or you can jump in danger. There is charge on the other hand. You can do kind of the same, but you can jump away if there are some obstacles. Still escape. The variant. You can keep only him instead of leap. Take 2 passives, take 2 ranges. Well, obviously it looks like the most powerful things would be just buffs and Uber
Very
buff.
pretty
Like 3
The scenery is
buffs.
interesting in these parts.
And
The
you will
ground is-
slice enemies as
Are we
best
going
as
to do
you
anything?
can in theory. With your main skills. But it's not clear. We'll see how it will work. When I will unlock everything. At least she's not naked anymore. She has some armor. That's pretty good. Anyway, we continue tomorrow. Yeah. Or not. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's for me Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow, today, anyway. Next time. So, thank you for watching and, well, the next